So something funny I ran into off camera was I spotted some sheeps and they got down here. There was a third one. I think it despawned already, but I had to harvest their wool and I had to go walk over here and wait for it all to fall out. But luckily we got that. And with that, welcome back into Timelocke, guys, as morning is about to be upon us yet again. We're going to head right away to the color garden, about 30 seconds in. Pretty good timing for today. And we have another purple name joining us today. And today we have Reef joining. We are officially one away in orange and in purple from having our first full block of it. So that's really cool to see that we're about to finish the first one. And also it is neat because we got like gray and light gray. I feel like those ones are going to take a really long time to fill up. And if you're curious what this is, basically you leave a comment down below and you tell me what wool color you like, and I will add somebody and you get to join people who have the same color as you. Also, we do offer the cobblestone program, so if you'd like to join the cobblestone land, you can ask your name to be up here and it'll start here and it'll go across. So either way, you can choose, and it's just a way to add people in the world who watch and enjoy these videos. So, with all that out of the way, let's head on down there. I got a little bit progress from all that wool we got last episode. Look at this. I'm excited because it's like we're actually getting progress done. This back spot is so ugly and hideous. Oops, I'm going to combine those two together. And so, it's really cool seeing finally that this is going to be gone. But this was how I noticed what time of day it was just looking out here. But now it's going to be safer. I don't worry about mobs jumping in at me. Only spot they might honestly get you is if they jump in all the way down there. So we are just about safe in this spot. But with that, let's... Uh-oh, that's the wrong way. But with that, let's head on over. Heading over to the new area. I don't have a name for this. So if you guys... I asked last episode, and I record that right after this one. But if you guys have any names for what this area could be, or some other purposes, let me know, though. Because I'm trying to think of stuff to do for it, and I generally don't know. I like reading your guys' comments and seeing what you guys got to say. So, and we are safe this time. And as you see from my inventory, what we're doing today, we're going to do a lot of terraforming. I just went over and grabbed tons of blocks of stuff. I was just like, hopefully this is enough, but we'll see. So, yeah. So that's one thing that we're doing a lot in this area is changing a lot of landscape just because it's hard to work with a lot of this beta terrain that we got. The difficult thing is really just over that way by the water and stuff because there's a lot of there's just a lot of water and sand, and realistically I have so much water in this world already that I'm not trying to preserve it. I was just something special about it because that's Alpha 1.2 terrain, and this is all Alpha 1.1 or flat Alpha terrain. So there's something about it where it's like, okay, maybe I need to keep that terrain for the future, for my future brethren when I pass the world down to him or something. But I don't know. We'll see. I do like how these flowers pop off when you put a block above them. Makes it easier to pick them up that way. Okay, maybe I'm just lazy, but yeah. So I think I'm gonna probably take it all the way to over there, realistically, and then we're gonna think something to put down here because there's just gonna be a lot of extra terrain now. I grabbed like 10 stacks of dirt. Should hopefully be enough. There's this game I keep playing when it comes to the dirt where I go grab tons of dirt and then I immediately go and mine stuff and then I go put the dirt back in the chest. So probably like 10 or so times now I have emptied that chest, thought I was going to need to go get more, and then just refilled it up literally the next project afterwards. So I don't know why I kept doing it that way, but it's a little cycle that I've had at this point. Also, I'm going to have to torch up down here because this is going to be a mob spawning hot zone with the amount of dark spots we'll have, especially for always in this area. Stuff will just start piling up down here. So I try to do that a lot whenever I flatten. I either try to not leave 2 blocks of room, or I don't torch it up, which is what I typically do, and it's done a pretty good job, I would say. at stopping things from spawning. Obviously, I'm not down there to check it, but I feel like I don't hear any mobs or anything, which is the big thing that we are trying for. Just go all the way. Oh dang! But we got 6 sticks left over from our fencing shenanigans. We're about out of coal, so we're gonna need to get more coal. For this until we decide to break it, and then we'll just place torches, I guess, farther down. Yeah, so I don't really care about this being too pretty, just because, no one's gonna see it, so I don't need torches to be perfectly symmetrical and stuff. But we did run through all that. We end up may need more than what we got. But let's head over here because I don't know how I want to flatten the land that way, but I know that this land can easily go. And then I'll leave it here. Leave the pathway here, and we can do more when we know what we want to do. Because as I was saying, probably a different episode at this point now, but like I try to prep for some of these episodes more than I did. Because I used to just do everything on camera, like literally the first probably 15, 20 episodes of Timelocke, I literally recorded every single thing I did in the world. Even when I wasn't playing, I always recorded just in case, it was a good clip. Which I never ended up using um any of that, but that was just like the way I was doing the Timelocke, and then I was like, you know what? People probably do enjoy it, but also I kind of want to have not even structure, just sometimes gaps of progress or like plans. Because that's one thing that I really struggled with in the past was trying to get plans for stuff because it was like working on the that glass area in the base where I have the look down at the green area. Like that took me so long to try to figure out because I genuinely just didn't know what I wanted to do there. And I literally, even at multiple episodes, I was like, I don't know. I'm like, we'll just do it eventually. So it kind of sat there and it just sat dormant in episodes until I finally thought of something. But now I'm kind of like planning things with that in mind. So I'm starting to leave projects there not done for a while, and it's like I'm actually like actively working on them, like the bakery, for example. Since I last showed it on camera, I've done progress on it, but you wouldn't realize that unless I walked over there and showed you it. But I'm not trying to make episodes where like I'm like, oh, here's all the stuff I did off camera because first off, the few times I've done that, those videos have actually performed worse than when I didn't, which is an odd thing to think of. It's like that's weird. I should probably look into it and see why those videos end up doing worse. But yeah, every time I did that, the videos ended up performing much worse than everything else. So then I was like, you know what? Maybe we don't do that. But now that we got about as far as I want to go here, let's yeah. So we're trying to meet up with this block. So I'm gonna try to figure out my basic terraform for this. I'm already on to the last 2 stacks of dirt. Like literally about went through about 7 stacks of this dirt already, which is crazy because I didn't even feel like I've done that much. Like I just placed a couple blocks and that was it. We should be able to finish this up though with these 2 stacks, luckily. Let's see. It'll be close. Sucks that the terrain is so uneven that I keep falling up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't help that I keep misplacing half these blocks too. I think we'll barely be good, but not enough to work on the actual terraform, which is fine. We can leave that for another time. Because the harder part is definitely doing that terraforming of it, like this. So I'll probably just continue this kind of pattern where things have like a 2 block out from it. Then you gotta place blocks to place more blocks. Because this is a long flat. And that's not too bad. I'm not mad at that. Let's go see what we're dealing with. So yeah, it's just gonna be a lot easier. I guess we kill this. That's what I'm gonna do. Like I was saying, every time I place dirt, I end up getting more stuff like this. Oh, 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 we got a chicken. Hello, chicken. I don't know how that huge chicken fits in an egg like that. It's kind of impressive. That's a little tiny egg. Poultry would be so cheap at Minecraft because every chicken's big. We need to get on that. We need a poultry update. Uh-oh. Is that my chicken? Uh-oh. Did I just kill my chicken? I didn't mean to. But with that, I think that's a good spot we can walk away from over here for the episode. A lot more great progress, just like that. We got a bridge done, and now we got a huge flat area. So let me know what you guys think we should put there. I will probably be waiting on that until I get a comment from one of you guys on what we should put there, because I generally don't have an idea yet for the vibe I want to go on it with. But now let's head back. No sheep that time. I really wasn't checking for sheep either, so we probably just missed a couple, but not too big of a deal. As we got some other stuff to work on for today. And so what we got to do is we're gonna work on over here a little bit. So that means, of course, more wood, as it always means. It's never ending. So we're gonna start with deleting all this. So we're gonna put wood up here. So we're kind of just imitating that up here, just in a smaller scale, is what my plan was. But we'll need a little bit more wood on our part. And then from here, I have zero clue what I want to do. Like, literally, I planned what I want to do for the ceiling, and then from there, it's like, okay, now I gotta actually figure stuff out. One off, come on. We should go up here and fix any torches that we removed. I mean, technically, you don't even need torches here. But it's a little dark, so this area is all gonna get filled in. We're gonna probably just continue this hill because I did to here and I wasn't sure, but I'll probably continue the hill to about here. Since we left these 3 blocks of room, we can end in these spots, and then if the base wants to continue over more, it can. But this is something that we talked earlier about what I don't want to do. I don't know what I want to do with from here. Generally, this is where I've hit the big roadblock in my planning. It's like, man, I don't have one single good idea on what to do there. So it's 100% held me back a little bit. Probably should have grasped sand. Let's head upstairs. I guess I can drop off a couple of the plant life that we got too, and see what we got. What we're working with in the sand department. I thought of putting signs to label all these chests, but I kind of just learned at this point because there's just not a lot of stuff in the game I have to worry about just storing. So we'll get 16. Not a lot, but it's enough to start. We'll have to probably in the morning we'll go and get sand, and instead of working on stuff, we'll actually just go and get sand. And if we're gonna do that, let me go smelt some charcoal over here so we can have some extra torches. Okay. So we can do these 12 we can remove. One, two, three, four. I mean, well, technically, that's in the wrong spot, so remove this. And then if we, I think we should continue the smooth stone pattern. Also gonna move that over. I want to shift over even farther than that. So that means we can remove these and keep them. Take whatever blocks we can at this point. In the future, I'll be like, wait, why is there an empty spot here? And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's why. So we have 5 blocks to work with. So we can put 2 of them here, and then I'll put 3 here. There's so many holes, my goodness. How sloppy was I when I did this? Because I think a creeper exploded over here, but I don't think it got, maybe it got this far, but I doubt it got that far. So that's just me being sloppy at that point. So do it from here. So it's just 4, 5. That's somewhere that needs a torch. There can easily be a creeper down there. And looks, look at that, we'll have 1 extra. Yet again. No. Oh. Didn't I just place, like, a single slab down here? I did that somewhere. I just threw 1 extra slab that I had. Okay, I'm gonna look like I'm crazy for a moment, but I swear I was building something, and I said, it's stupid. Oh, right here, right here, right here. We're good. See? This is why you just leave your slabs laying around. You never know if you're gonna need them. Little life hack for you guys watching, if you didn't know. But, perfect. There we go. So, at least that's done. So, literally the last thing we gotta do is figure out the wall. Say life hack, but now I got an idea to use more of these stupid slabs. I need to stop getting ideas, because things are working out the way I have them. But anyway, so what we should do at this point is just make this cobblestone. And then, like, the wall just bisects it, I guess we could say. Like this. It'll be a perfect middle point. We shouldn't get jumped, because the area is pretty lit up now. Guess we're going on a mini adventure. Yeah, I trust most of this land, because it's been lit up. And I still don't know where that creeper came from that blew me up. Literally off camera. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Come on, what you got? Whoa, there we go. We got a triple. We got a triple. What you got? What you got? What you got? Triple! Oh, we got double triple. Just like that, we got 8 more to work with. Let's go. Anyway, now let's fill this in. If I would have known this whole time I was going to do cobblestone, this could have been done so much sooner. That's always hindsight, realizing that I was like, oh yeah, I was going to do the obvious thing. Okay, so literally all that's left now is to do this. And look at that, it's about to be day again. So, so then we got one spot. This is definitely not even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this room just isn't even. I didn't realize that. Which is fine because we can just artificially asymmetric it with putting a single crafting table in this spot. Which is how I will do it. So then it looks better. But we got little tiny bit of a view to put up. So we can do 2 layers. Look at that. Another 2 down. This is my favorite part, honestly, is just placing more and more of this wool. Because it's just slowly getting done. I just want to get this wall done. This is the one wall I want to do. Because then when you walk down here, there's an actual start and like a vision. Because for the longest time, it's literally just been, oh yeah, here's what it looks like, and it's just that, and it's like, oh, okay. But we're all cleaned up. Let's head back on over to the Sandland. And we can collect a little bit, and we can end this episode. A couple long ones we're having in a row. Which isn't too bad. I don't mind having longer episodes. Get more done is the benefit of them. As long as no sheep distract me, we should be fine. One time I actually wanted to go farther. I didn't get the charcoal that we made. I forgot I just threw it in the furnace and just kind of left it there. I mean, I don't really need it, but sheep. Nope. Stay forward. Don't look. Don't look at it. Don't look. No, don't look. No, 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 don't look. Okay. So, down here. So, I kind of like, I was actually mining this, and then I had the thought, I was like, wait, why am I not using torches? Torches, I've literally used them in the past for dirt and gravel, and I'm mining. It's like, why am I not doing it here? And then I had that epiphany, and now I'm using them, and it's saving so much durability. Like, when I'm doing this, I don't even use my shovel. I've just been breaking stuff with my hand, like this. Even doing that, it still saves one. It would save with the shovel too. It would still save one whole break, which isn't a lot, but over the course of an entire, huge pit of sand, it adds up a lot. Luckily, we don't need too much for the project. I was gonna just spend the whole day mining over here, but I'm literally just gonna mine till we get like a stack or so, or to the edge of this room. I'm not sure which one's gonna hit first. Probably edge of the room, realistically. I'll put a torch there in a little bit. One thing sucks is though I do end up slowly losing torches as I have to light up everything. I also gotta figure out where the water is, because eventually I'm gonna find it and I'm just gonna absolutely submerge myself. Well, we can do another layer here. We're into the third stack already. These ones are where the money's at, from how much you get per torch compared to all the other spots. Weird. Sometimes they fall when you torch, sometimes they don't. I don't know what the difference is because I feel like I'm consistently placing everything the same way. It's just something is just different. Like I'll use the shovel for that, but I'm not using it for any of this. Come on. Just break for me. Do I gotta like place it on the back block? Does that like change anything? Nope. Still is like a 50-50. It probably is just with your timing, realistically. If you wait a tick longer. No. Maybe I think I placed too quick there. No. That felt like later. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's weird. Does somebody know listening, who's listening this far in, what causes torches to randomly break stuff or randomly not? I just missed that one. Not even worth it now, so there's only two. But we'll do this layer, and that'll be it. Struggling here. What that pig thinks, slowly watching the world just get decimated as I'm industrializing quickly. And we are about to the end. I'm about out of steam for sand mining this episode. And this should be it. Perfect. I saw when we were going, but I should probably mine this iron. Because the entire time I was literally skipping it because it's like I was more literally in the need for sand. But the amount of tools we broke in it and the time that's elapsed since our last mining trip, it's definitely in my best interest to get a little bit of that. And we got a decent amount. I guess we got a little farther to go. It kind of felt like we were getting close to the beach, but yeah, we still are like 10 blocks or so. But where I walk back, I will stop and any sheep I see. Come on, give me a triple. Give. Dang it. I'm literally gambling right now. Every time I see a sheep, I'm gambling. And it looks like that's the only one, so we'll just make our track back, you know. Maybe next time. And we got 4 stacks and some change, so that's not too bad. That's a pretty good amount of, I guess, sandstone to get. It just goes to show you how expensive it is. Luckily, sand is pretty abundant, especially in that beach area over there. So it luckily shouldn't be too big of an issue for us. But we'll be good. Only our train ride was longer. I guess if we went all the way from the sand area, we could have, but since I don't have bumpers down there to get back, I would show you guys the glitch I was talking about last episode with the minecart, but I literally almost died. I was like at 4 hearts before I realized I had a minecart in my inventory that I could just use it. So I don't really want to die, so we're not gonna do that. So we're good there. Sorry, there has one. And then I think to fit, I'm gonna make that sandstone too. So the whole top layer is sandstone. And you know what? We're gonna make this layer sandstone too. I really like doing this. This is one of my favorite little building things to do. Is always like making the floor stripe, so it feels like it's actually like a cut in the floor. Since we got iron, take out our charcoal. Should probably put it in a different spot though, so we don't accidentally use one piece of coal for one iron ore. That'd be a stupid mistake to make. Oh yeah, can't forget about our one um, coal. Coal. Gray wool. It kind of rhymes, but there we go. We're on the last layer of this, and then that can come down there. So basically, what we're gonna do from here, nothing crazy, super simple. It already looks better having something there than what was. So I feel like the next thing I want to do is replace some of this. Because I kind of left these here just because I didn't want to have to go through and mine it, but now I want this area to start looking nicer. So we gotta actually like clean up and stuff. We have to get the house all clean and get ready. And since we got, might as well just use all that we got up. For some reason, I'm like missing torches in spots. I don't know what I did from it. I know because I planted trees down here. As you see, there's still saplings down that way. But I didn't break any torches to place the saplings. I literally placed them down on new spots. But there's just random torches missing throughout here. And this already looks a lot better. Having it like this, which is good. And I think this is a good spot to end this episode. We got down here looking good, and we got some dirt place. So I'll catch you guys next time, and hopefully next episode we can finish this wall over here, but we'll find out. Till then, bye!